Hello, my name is Kimberly Wooten, and I'm an archaeologist with the California Department of Transportation, or Caltrans, and the Cultural Studies Office in Sacramento. I'm genuinely excited to be a part of this 3-minute session on climate stories, where I have an opportunity to talk about single-use plastics as archaeology and envision our global oceans as the biggest of places. Here, contemporary site formation processes are almost constant, reflecting patterns of purchase, use, reuse, and disposal, fueled by a multitude of differing consumer behaviors from almost every nation. For some, plastic may not seem like an archaeological or climate issue, but given the longevity of plastic as a material culture, as well as its overwhelming abundance, viewing single-use plastic as both is imperative. Plastic feeds our societal hunger for cheap, disposable packaging, creating an archaeological issue that puts both maritime and terrestrial sites at risk, while creating what will undoubtedly be the most prevalent material type found on future sites. In October 2019, I joined an all-woman crew on the research vessel SV Travel Edge as an historical archaeologist. The goal was to collect standardized samples of microplastics in our oceans. We sailed from England to the Azores, reaching the northern edge of the North Atlantic Gyre. Plastics enter the ocean begin breaking down from the action of waves, wind, sunlight, and salt. Often in the form of microplastics, which are 1 centimeter smaller, waste collects in vast ocean gyres where the currents gather trash in islands or more soup. Samples are gathered at low speeds on the surface with a mantitrawl, as seen in the following video. As noted before, all our samples contain microplastics, which increased in frequency as we neared the edge of the North Atlantic Gyre. Intact plastic objects could also be seen floating by as we sailed. Seen here is a sample collected from the trawl with plastic embedded directly into the sea life. The samples were then processed in the ship's lab. Note the same blue fragment, and again in the last image, likely a microplastic from an oil drum under the microscope. Archaeological studies of contemporary waste and waste practices have been conducted by numerous archaeologists, the most famous of which was Bill Rathje's Tucson Garbage Project. An extension of this garbology can be seen in several contemporary archaeological topics, and most recently by Pamela Geller's focus on single-use plastics and the pandemic. Looking at plastic through an archaeological lens as a contemporary material culture topic may very well help us deal with the next single-use plastic crisis, one that is already impacting our world's oceans. Thank you for your time.